Hello everybody. Thanks for joining me. Um, my dog's a little crazy today, so he might be barking. Guys, please excuse me that. If you can please like the video and subscribe. I have been doing videos at least every other week or so, and I will be posting a bunch of videos. I just made a big mistake, and I will show it to you guys. You see this? I look at the numbers to do my resin, and I turned out using the 14 on one side, and I was supposed to use the 14 on the other side. So instead of using the ounces, I did too much resin. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of work today and fast. I'm gonna go over the colors with you guys that I'm using, and I wanna go over this. This is the black color, so let me put this away. Okay, the resin that I'm using is a stone coat as usual. Get that out of my way. And I got a lot of resin, enough to do probably one of those big ones, 36 by 36 probably, easily. So I'm gonna be doing, this size is 20 by 16, I believe. So I'm gonna be doing this one first, just two, and I am sure I'm gonna have enough resin left to do God knows how many more. And so I probably will be doing a few videos today because I like to separate them so they're not too long. This, and I'm gonna go over the colors with you as I mix them. I got so much resin. Oops. I should probably even do some more black. Yeah, I can do more black. And I probably will end up getting a white one for another canvas. I'm gonna leave the resin in the bucket, but you're supposed to be separating them. But I figured I'm just gonna leave it in the bucket for right now. This black is the base coat from Stone Coat. I probably could even separate this in two. You're right, let me get another one. Another cup. Like I said, I got too many. And I can probably just put extra resin on this one without having to do too much ink. So I'm gonna share half and just complete it with resin. There you go. Some extra resin. So I'm gonna have 2 cups with black. I want to do a lot. With as much resin that I have, I can do 2 cups. The black color from Just Resin makes great, I mean not from Just Resin, from Stone Coat, makes great cells, and you guys are gonna be able to do it. This piece that I'm making today is actually, I'm doing it for one of my clients, and I'm using her favorite colors, which is black and blue and gold. I hope this is gonna turn out as I envision it in my mind. So I got a lot of black, and I think I'm gonna be doing 3 pieces because I prepped 2. I'm gonna leave that one there, and I can probably even put some more black in here. I want to do the bottom with black as well. That's why I'm making so much black. And besides, I put a lot of ink too. So with base from Stone Coat, you do not need too much of the ink. Literally, just a little bit is enough. Let me make sure that this is good enough. I think it is. Now you have to make sure you mix it really well so it doesn't get parts that doesn't settle right. So you want to make sure when you're mixing the resin that you really stir it. Okay. And I'm gonna be getting a little bit more of this black from here. So I will show you what I did to the black. This container is almost impossible to open. As a matter of fact, I have never used this black because I couldn't get it to open. So here's the container it came in. So I put it in a plastic like that. So make life easier for me. And make sure that I'm spreading it really well. All right, now the next color I'm using is the Maroon Gold, which I love it. It's my favorite gold. I wasn't expecting to make too much, so I gotta see if I really need to add more. Oh, actually I don't. So this is the gold. It's an amazing gold. See it? Let me turn on the lights. This is a really nice gold. I think you can see it better this way. It's really beautiful. Now this is powder, so you have to make sure you stir it really well. I'll put that over there. And the next one I'm using is from Marisu Aquamarine. That one. And this is a gorgeous blue. But if you're not very careful with it, it will take over your whole painting. So this is what it looks like. It's gorgeous too. Very pretty. It's one of my favorites. I love blue. Now this one has a very stinky smell to it. So if you're very sensitive to smell, you may not like this one. But I'm not, so I don't mind. This next one is from Color Obsession. I don't know if you can see it. There you go, focus. And it's called Bonaire Blue. It's very pretty blue too. And I'm making very opaque, like not very opaque. I want to kind of a little bit. I don't want it too much because I want to be able to see the black through it. So see, I don't want it too dark. My client's favorite color is black, and then she likes blue, but she's not crazy about it. So I'm gonna make most black and some blue. Now these colors are all paste. Now I love this one. This is just resin cerulean blue. It's really gorgeous. So this is this one over here. Let me get the color out first before I show it to you guys. It's very I think I'm gonna need to put a little bit more pigment in this too. I'm running out of this, so I didn't want it to put too much, but I need a little bit more. And you can tell how much you need, because see, I don't have that much more. Now this is not a very opaque anyway, so it's basically, I'm only putting a little bit more because I want a little bit darker. There you go. Alrighty, I think. There. This doesn't have a very good smell either, but it's not too bad. Nothing like the other one. The other one is nasty, but this one's not too bad. Now I am gonna do, normally I do a clear coat underneath before I started, but I want a black. So I prepped the canvas by painting it black, and now I'm gonna put a black color on it. So there you go, the color. So let's get started. I'm gonna move this over there. Okay. And I wanna move this out of the way too. There we go. All right, let's start with black. I'm gonna mix a little bit more. I don't know if this is gonna be too much or enough. I hope it's gonna be enough. And not too much. Now I want to save this so that I can use it on the other one. So I'm just gonna put this, leave that there, and then put that in there. Alrighty, so let's get going, spreading this over. I should have probably put a little bit farther away. It's this color, black, is gonna make a big mess everywhere. And it's not very easy to spread, maybe because it's not hot. Maybe I should have warmed it up. But you don't want to. Now, when I put the gloves on, I always put 2 sets of gloves, sometimes 3. Like today, I put 3 because I figure I'm gonna be working with black. It's gonna be making a big mess. And once you take the gloves out, it's hard to put another one back in, or your hand gets sweaty, so it's easier to just do it that way. So let's see. I got so much ink I don't have to be saving it. But I don't want to put too much because when you try to spread it, it doesn't work well. So I want to put just enough. Now, I'm not going to warm it up now. I am going to leave. Okay. Now I'm spreading out this one. I'm gonna warm it up before I put the other color on just to get the bubbles out. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry guys. I shouldn't jinx that my dogs are behaving. At least not yet. Because they sure will start acting up the minute I say something about it. But I love the quietness and peacefulness of this time of the day. You hear the aquarium. I have a 350-gallon fish tank, salt water. So you can hear, that's probably, I don't know if you can hear from your end, but that's the little noise that you hear on the background. So it feels peaceful, quiet and peaceful. Sometimes I hear and they have all this noise and persons trying to talk with all this background noise, and I don't like that. I feel so disturbed when I have those videos. Sometimes I even stop watching just because of all the noise behind it. When I do my videos, I like to have it quiet. You will hear noise from the dryer, from the heater, but that's pretty much it. Alright, so here's the mess I made on my gloves. So I'm gonna take off the first set of gloves like that. And then I gotta clean gloves. Okay. So now I'm gonna heat it up to get the bubbles out. Make sure my thing is attached. everything tied up in here. Maybe bear with me, so let me fix this up. Alrighty. I don't know why this happened. Okay, that's better. Now let's try again. Okay. Now, before I start getting the dust out of it, I'm gonna pour the colors. So now I have to decide which way do I want to do it. So I'm gonna be doing very little, but I think I'm gonna be doing this way. Like that. And I'm gonna be putting them all together. Then I'm gonna work them up. Actually, I wanna put this one first. So that this one doesn't that way. And then this one that way. And of course my gold. See, I got so much color, that's when I have enough to do. So let's see how that's gonna turn out. think I'm gonna leave it like this because I wanted to have just a tiny bit. See, I like that. All right, sorry I got quiet. I got sidetracked looking at this. It's pretty, very pretty. But I want to put a little bit more black in some spots, especially where I got some stuff out. So, yep, you see here, looks like there's a paper towel. The AC blows up some stuff. It's so annoying and frustrating. But it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. So I'm gonna be pouring in some black. And I definitely gotta get another canvas. Actually probably have enough for 2 more. Oh. Got so much space. Got my phone ringing. right, let me get the bubble out of these guys. Okay. The more you heat it, the more shiny it gets. However, if you heat too much, you can burn it, the resin, so it can become a problem. You should heat it enough just to get the bubbles out. Sometimes what we need to do is let it sit for a little bit. Then you heat it again. Sometimes that's the best way. I don't like using paper towel too much because you do get a lot of things in the resin. And the AC does not help much. You see all, especially when you're using black. Black is the difficult color because any dust particle will show. And I mean, if a person doesn't have a critical eyes, they might not look it, they might not even see it. But for me, I can see it and it bothers me. So usually I have to collect all the dust particles, and that can be challenging because sometimes you get the dust particle like that one, and then you get the paper towel particles too. Like, it's a tiny, tiny thing. And I don't know how sometimes people do, because I always get some dust particles all over that I have to be collecting. And I really hate that. But there's nothing I can do. I put the AC on the hot, literally to turn it off so it won't kick in. And I get hot and still can't get it to have no dust particles. There's always something. Probably the person that are not used to being so critical probably would not see it, but I see it, so it bothers me. I think I got it. Unfortunately, the picture does not do it justice. I'll warm up one more time. I think that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe and watch my next video. It will be coming up soon. As I said, I got so much resin, I gotta do another one right now. So please subscribe, like, and thank you. Have a wonderful one. Oh, sorry about the dogs, of course, it wouldn't go without it.